This is a mountain meditation with Anna Wille. Find a posture that is comfortable for you, perhaps on a cushion with your knees slightly lower than your hips, or maybe on a chair with your feet flat on the ground. Invite your back to be nice and tall without being stiff, and invite your shoulders to relax, placing your hands on your lap. Then when you're ready, gently invite your eyelids to flutter down so that your eyes are closed. And just feel your breath, watching it as it breathes itself in, noticing the pause and watching the out-breath. Just breathing in, pausing and breathing out. Inviting some stillness into your body as you sit here with a tall back and your breath in your chest. And if you can, invite a sense of wholeness, of being complete with each breath. Just sitting and breathing. Then, as best you can, picture the most beautiful mountain that you know or you've seen. Allow to come into your mind an image of its lofty peak, perhaps snowy. Noticing the slides sloping down, whether they're steep or gentle. And noticing how its wide base is rooted to the ground, solid, steady. Picturing this mountain, this beautiful mountain with a snowy peak and perhaps with trees on the sides. And once you've been able to picture the mountain, bring the mountain into your body so that you and the mountain become one. Steady, majestic, and rooted. Feel how your head is lofty and dignified, like the peak of the mountain. Feel how your shoulders and arms are like the sides of the mountain, sloping down towards your body. And feel how your bottom and legs are the mountain's solid base, rooted into your chair or cushion. And notice how you, this tall, steady mountain, rise from your hips and lower back, tall and dignified. As you sit here in this mountain position, each breath you take makes you centered, rooted, and present. Sitting still like a mountain, you can become aware of changes, while you remain here still and centered. Throughout the day, as the sun moves, the light changes, but just like the mountain, you can stay still. Just watching, observing the changes going on around you. Perhaps a thought comes into your mind like a cloud in the sky, but you can just sit here noticing your feet on the floor, your bottom on the cushion or chair, feeling rooted like that mountain, and just watching the thoughts in your mind like the clouds in the sky. And just like the mountain, the seasons change around us. Sometimes the weather is warm and gentle, and you can sit here and watch that, staying strong and calm. Breathing in, pausing, and breathing out. Sometimes the weather, like our thoughts, is stormy with wild winds. Yet you can stay here strong and rooted, just watching the weather as the majestic mountain, grounded and centered. Breathing in, pausing, and breathing out. Perhaps the thoughts in our mind are foggy, or there's heavy rain, and you can watch how the weather just slides down the slopes of the mountain. Nothing matters to the mountain. And just like the mountain, you too can sit here and watch the thoughts slide away from your attention, so that they don't matter to you. You can remain, whatever the weather, your essential, magnificent self, rooted here with a strong base, the sides of your mountain, and your tall, dignified, lofty peak, rooted, centered, complete. Breathing in, pausing, and breathing out. Whatever the weather, whatever the thoughts that come and go in our mind, we can remain here, rooted to the ground, rising tall and dignified, just watching, observing the weather, observing the thoughts, and staying strong. And even when the weather gets very, very turbulent, very windy, icy, harsh, you can come back to the center of this mountain, to your breath, breathing in, feeling the wholeness of your majestic mountain, and breathing out as you watch the weather gently slide down the slopes of your mountain, remaining unshaken, calm, and strong. And now, to become present to this moment once again, you can allow your attention to notice the sensation of your feet on the floor, of your bottom and hips on the cushion or chair, and of this breath in your chest. Noticing as you breathe in how your perhaps ribs or belly extend, becoming aware of this breath. And noticing as you breathe out how your ribs and tummy gently come back to center, letting go of anything that was turbulent or icy. Breathing in to become present and strong and tall and dignified. And breathing out to just let go and be.